compulsively continuing, I feel it's my duty under parliamentary privilege to name Philip Green as the individual in question, given that the media have been subject to preventing publication of the full details of the story, which is clearly in the public interest.
Parliamentary privilege is designed to allow MPs and peers to say what they need to during parliamentary proceedings without the risk of being sued afterwards. The media are then allowed to report what was said in Parliament. This is why Lord Hayne was able to name someone in the House of Lords when the court had already directed the media to keep him anonymous. Lord Hayne said doing so was in the public interest. But should he have used parliamentary privilege in this way? Should he have named Sir Philip? We're taking your calls on 08000 288 291. Let's go first to the BBC's legal correspondent, Clive Coleman. Hello, Clive, we meet again. First of all, Sir Philip Green denies these allegations very strongly. He says wholly and in silence. But do we even know really what he's been accused of having done?
What's interesting, if you look at the judgment, the wording of the judgment, it says simply that 5 employees of the group of companies, and the companies are all anonymised, have made allegations of, and these are the words the judges used, incredible conduct by the executive. Now, the Telegraph, the original report on this, said the injunction granted by appeal judges presented the newspaper revealing, I'm quoting, alleged sexual harassment and racial abuse of staff. Now, the BBC cannot substantiate that in any way. That is all we know, what is said in the judgment and what has been said by the Telegraph. And as you say, Sir Philip has categorically denied those allegations.
So Lord Hayne broke the injunction using parliamentary privilege and saying it was his duty so to do. It was his prerogative to do so if you really felt that.
Well, it is. I mean, look, we've got 2 very powerful arms of the Constitution in play here. We've got the judiciary, judges. We trust those people with listening to evidence, hearing legal argument, and making court orders, which we must all respect. On the other hand, we have Parliament, and it is a very powerful parliamentary right that members of Parliament, it goes back to 1689, to the Bill of Rights, that members of Parliament should be allowed to speak freely, fearlessly on behalf of you know, what we rely on with our Constitution is that both of those very powerful parts of the Constitution respect one another's roles. So it's very, very rare that this happened. It happened 7 years ago in relation to, people will remember, the super injunction story, which was a huge story back then. And there was a super injunction in relation to Ryan Giggs, the footballer. It was protecting information in relation to an alleged affair. And that got out onto Twitter. 75,000 people tweeted it. It got into a Scottish newspaper. And eventually the Lib Dem MP